Hi, I'm here to talk about Snack Time, the first episode of Blue's Clues. It was really cool to rewatch the first episode of Blue's Clues. It had been a few years for me since I had seen it, and it is a really good first episode of Blue's Clues. Uh, the episode starts off very well. It makes it very clear how wonderful Steve is. He is so likable. He quickly establishes himself as a great protagonist to follow and is so lovable, so enthusiastic, and is so excited about playing Blue's Clues that it's hard to not be moved by his journey and it's hard to not want to follow him. And Blue is a really entertaining character, full of energy, leaving her clues around. Blue's characterization does seem a little bit different in the first episode, where there's a bit of a recurring thing where Blue is knocking stuff down, and I think that it was an accident for Blue. That does seem a bit like something that Blue wouldn't normally do. I think they were still trying to figure out Blue's personality and to what level she would be in terms of responsibility and stuff like that. And the first episode, it does feel like a mostly normal episode of Blue's Clues. It does feel a little bit like an introduction. It feels like Steve is kind of introducing us to the concept of playing Blue's Clues, introducing us to Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper. So it does feel a bit like a first episode, but for the most part, I think it's an episode that can be watched out of order. And the episode introduces Steve, Blue, Mr. Salt, Mrs. Pepper, and they're all a lot of fun and really charming, and there's a lot to really enjoy. There's a fun part involving chicks and Steve helping them out and asking the audience for help, and then the audience does a lot of the work, which is a pretty common thing where it's up to the audience to do a lot of the big stuff, and Steve is delightfully unaware of a lot of stuff, where the clues are, and he makes a lot of mistakes, which is where a lot of the comedy comes from, where how unaware Steve is, Steve the character, not the actor, how unaware he is of what's going on around him. And there's a lot of fun that comes from that, and it's really entertaining to watch. And that's where a lot of the funniest stuff comes from. So it's a really good first episode of Blue's Clues, introducing stuff, getting things started for such a great series. It's a strong first episode. I feel like there's a few things I feel like they're still trying to figure out, getting some stuff started and thinking about some stuff, but it does seem like a pretty good introduction to things, and it feels like they already know the formula and what they want things to be like. So it's a really good way to start things off for a wonderful franchise.